Dirty floors? Not a problem with the new Taylor Swiffer.
Hard floors, maybe they need cleaning. I know what will leave them gleaming. The new Taylor Swiffer mine.
Yes, the new Taylor Swift.
Lightweight, easy to carry. Picks up messes that are hairy.
Thank you,
and
Taylor.
Dust and dirt and other things that you've got.
Taylor, they've got the idea now. The new Taylor Swiffer. It just keeps going and going. Just like you know who. Taylor, stop singing. Enough, Taylor. Shut up.
There's just one thing you should know about Nashville.
You know what? You're nuts. You're all nuts. You've been focused so hard on making it, you forgot about one little thing. It's called the music. And I don't even care. You know what? So what? I don't want to hang out with a bunch of wannabe corporate sellouts, and we are going to start a revolution.
Go forth and multiply. These songs are yours.
Texas Homegrown Radio.
This is a revolution.
It's the morning
Texas Homegrown Radio. Live from the Rockstar Ranch and Texas Homegrown Studios.
60% of the time, it works every time.
All right, welcome back in. It is the Morning Ride right here on Texas Homegrown Radio.
Live from Texas Homegrown Studios.
And the Rockstar Ranch. James Hollingsworth is our guest this morning. Been tearing it up, playing some cool tunes, man.
After it.
Yeah. I'm loving the music you've been doing in here this morning.
I appreciate it.
You ever played in a dairy barn before?
Well, I was taking a look
should
at
be
your
the
lot
first
out
time.
back. Y'all got like really good problems. Is that y'all's cows back there too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some good stock back there.
This was my toy as a kid. What do you think of this?
Did you sleep with that thing?
Used to, you could put a pill in it, and then you pump it. Then you'd pump its tail, and it had an udder, and you could actually milk the little cow. So every time I watch Meet the Fockers, you know, and they used to doing the milk the cat thing, I thought, I almost did. Is that not a weird toy for a kid?
No.
But as a farm kid, I'm like, that's cool.
I mean, strange
I can
nowadays.
milk just like my pop.
Strange nowadays.
It was training. That's what it was.
Training
Even
for
our
what?
toys were to train us for our future job.
Was that like wax on, wax off?
Yeah. The weird thing was a thing pooped. No, I'm just kidding. When they tell me you're full of BS, I'm like, yeah, I had cows to play with as a kid. What do you expect?
I used to do that with all my friends.
You
from
had
school.
G.I. Joes. I had G.I. Cow.
No, I had G.I. Jodies. I named them. I changed them. I was the original TMU. Mine were a little off.
Oh, Ken stepped on a landmine.
Yeah, if they were missing a leg, you just make up a story.
That's funny, man.
That's how creative I was. I was
Blowing up Barbies. G.I. Jody.
Don't do that. He's gonna write a song about it. It's hard, isn't it? Though, like when you can write funny song stuff, but it's if you ever like put them out, you can't come back from it. I think.
Yeah, then you're a satire artist.
Yeah.
I think the best way to do it is like if you go to look up that Rich Young Dumb song by Jason Boland, the only way you can find it is like someone recorded it at a campfire.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, it's because like like Buck Buffalo, he has a hard time because he goes and does shows and people yell out all the crazy ones. You know, he can't get away from it. You know, there's several guys like that. So is that hard? Because you told me you started writing funny songs in the beginning.
Yeah, I wrote songs about like my grandfather and some advice that he gave me. I wrote songs about my father-in-law, about some of the stories that we'd swap, doing the same stuff we're doing here. But just the other day, I wrote a song about my brother. He called and told me that he broke up with his old lady and she bit him. She bit him. She bit him on his cheek. He sent me pictures. She took a chunk. He looked like Henry Cloverfield. And so he was telling me all about it, and he said, he spent forever doing the garden and stuff, and he said, and right now I'm digging out blueberry bushes to give them back to her. He said, hey, and my mom was across from him, said, "You're doing what?" And he said, "I'm mowing down the roses, Mama." That's what he said.
I'm mowing down the roses.
But I wrote a song about that called "Blueberry Bushes." Consolation for the things, for the love we lack. She'll bite me in the butt and ask for bushes back.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Well, you want to do another team for us?
Yeah, I got one in there.
Okay.
We're talking about brothers. I got so many of them. Grew up alone. Feel sorry for me. This one came out here recently. I wrote this about my little brother. He had some trouble in the past. Been better off where I was, and it had been less trouble, of course, but you shine so bright the night that I met you. And if I knew then what I know now, what my mama been talking about, how you would surely be the death of me. 'Cause now I'm swinging from a cottonwood tree, and I know what's happened to me. I know just where things went wrong. Blood is the price you pay. Wouldn't have had it any other way. Oh no. Oh, tonight I love. For a man I put in his grave when I found you loving him more than you love me. I was blind to what you were, being so damn pretty it hurts, but I wouldn't trade tomorrow for yesterday. Though I'm swinging from a cottonwood tree, and I know what's happened to me. I know just where things went wrong. Blood is the price you pay. Wouldn't have had it any other way. Oh no. Oh, tonight I love. Happenstance, playing part in sweet romance, never learning how to let go. Well, Mama, I'll just say you're right. I learned to run instead of fight. Just know I'm never coming home. Maybe it was happenstance, playing part in sweet romance, never learning how to let go. Well, Mama, I'll just say you're right. I learned to run instead of fight. Just know I'm never coming home.
Oh man, that's good stuff right there.
Heck yeah, man.
I forgot to turn my guitar on.
I think more songs need whistling. You don't hear it like you used to. And it's hard to do whistling good, like when you're live. So that was amazing.
Well,
because I'm a whistler from way back.
Heck yeah.
You know what killed me is the other day I was visiting with another radio station. We was talking about that, and he was like, "What made the whistle? Like, what did it whistle for?" And I was thinking about it for a long time, and it just, like that, the guy's swinging from a tree. Like, he got, this thing is like 1880, 1890.
Yeah.
So he got that sheriff, pasture, judge, jury trial right there hanging from a cottonwood tree.
Or it was really Billy the Kid, because he whistled sad tunes.
Yeah. But, so he's being hung
Make you
from a
famous.
cottonwood tree for murder, and the first thing in my brain was, it's the birds.
Yeah.
It's the birds because at the very end.
Oh, in a
he's-
tree. I
Yeah.
got you. All right.
It's the birds, and at the very end of the song, he's going, if he could switch yesterday for him being dead tomorrow and going back in time and fixing his mistake, he still wouldn't change it because she'd still be the same woman. He'd still be in love with her. So it's the birds saying life still goes on because them birds are gonna fly off.
Should do a sequel.
Yeah, birds are happy. They don't even know
birds
what.
are
Should do a
still
sequel and tell what the bees saw.
Or
No. It'd be called Honey.
Poor bees.
Oh, man. That's a good song, man.
Thank you.
That's a good song.
Jeremy Powell. I
Good
guess
story.
he's tagging Carrie Dean in here or something.
Yeah.
Carrie
Carrie Dean.
Dean,
I visited him the other day too.
Yeah, I love
Carrie Dean's
Dean.
my cousin.
His beard's
cousin?
outgrowing him though.
No,
his
I'm
beard is outgrowing him. I saw him at the award show. I'm like, dude, that beard is gonna have its own social media. Like what lives in there? Like I think things live in there.
I tried to grow a long beard. My wife made me. Well, she shaved it in my sleep.
There was a guy that used to be here. He used to play some shows with Mike Stanley and Six Market. He'd fill in, but he played fiddle. His name was Wesley. He had a big long beard, and I remember I was running sound for him one time, and they're in the middle of a song, right? And it's a break where there's no fiddle, and he just reached in his beard and pulled out a cigarette and put it in his mouth and lit it, and I was like, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen. So after the show, I was like, what else is in there? There's my lighter. I wondered where that went.
You said you were going to give it back.
That's funny.
So I feel like Carrie Dean's got contraband in that beard somewhere.
We're gonna find out
Next time you see him,
yeah.
dig in there and
Like,
try-
hey,
Hold still for a minute.
back behind here.
Jeremy said he wants to know a link he can get without having to go through Facebook.
No.
That's what he said.
No, I'm not going to tell him.
That's like, he told me,
No,
what do I
it's
do?
on. You can go to our webpage. All the links are there if you go to TexasHomegrownRadio.com. It's got the YouTube Live, the Facebook Live, and all that stuff. Plus, we're going to be putting videos up of you later that people can download or
That's right.
or go share. You know, nowadays you got to have a lot of content, right?
Yeah,
Is that
that's what I was told.
Are you doing all that? Keeping up with all that?
No. I tried for a while, but
it's
just
hard,
get
isn't it?
burn out on that stuff. don't
Yeah.
you?
I feel like there's people do like
People get weird.
50 videos of the same song clip in different clothes. They just put different clothes on.
Yeah.
or they
Usually
do-
you're not even wearing pants.
or they do like football exercises.
Pants. That's why we're DJs. We don't have to wear
Flipping
pants.
around and running in place.
Judges and DJs, we don't have to wear pants. It's the best jobs ever.
Well, I tried that run. I did it every day for like 3 months, and I had like 2 weeks where I had a wall, right? And once I started running out of it, I realized nobody asked me where I went. And I was like, okay, so I left it alone. But now I get quoted more on all that stuff I did because people go back and look at it.
Yeah.
So, but then again, I find there's opportunity in posting content. There's also opportunity in knowing when to shut
And
up.
stop. Too much.
There's some content I wish I could take down, but other people posted it.
I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad they didn't have cameras when I was young. I got away with a lot of stuff that I shouldn't have. There are some Polaroids of me somewhere though on top of Moolah from downtown on the square. I know that because there was people who had Polaroid cameras there, so there's probably some in a scrapbook somewhere. There's some evidence of me.
I know that I was thinking about this the other day. I never found it, but I know there's a video of me somewhere in the stockyards getting my butt just beat by stockyard police. I know
What?
that-
For
yeah,
real?
Yeah. I got into an argument with a bouncer over what my name was, and I was upset.
Did you
because
say
he wouldn't-
Casey Donahue? I would have. I'd be like, I thought it was my backyard.
I was 18 years old.
Can't you pee in your backyard anymore? I thought this was America.
I didn't hear no bell. But I got in trouble because he was trying to ask me my name. I didn't know he was a bouncer, and I was asking him what his name was. And he's like, you need to tell me your name. I was like, it's quite rude of you that you don't even introduce yourself. You know, I thought we were trying to have a good time, and I'm out
my
like
gosh.
cross-eyed.
It's you.
You
You're the
drank
one
whiskey that night.
It's him. He's the one that invented it.
Is that?
You invented "Say My Name, bitch." Like,
Well,
did you tell him it was Rick James? Is that what you told him?
no, I was right out of high school then. But they,
Got mud on
What's
the
your
couch.
name? Rick James.
yeah, that guy, he tried taking me out of there. He's like, it's about time you leave. He grabbed a hold of me.
Oh, because you didn't say your name.
because I wouldn't tell him what my name was.
Oh my goodness.
There was a brawl that happened right next to me, and I was so out of it, I didn't even know. So I just sat there, like,
was this at Filthy's?
Yeah, I just
Sounds
sat
like
there
a Toby Keith music
vibing.
video. There's like fight all around, and he's just sitting there like.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. And the guy came out, he's like, "What do you know about it?" And I was like, "What are you, a detective?" You know? What's going on? So he grabs a hold of me, and I turned into a mongoose. And that was the worst thing you could have done was grab a boy that does not want to be touched.
Oh, yeah.
So I grabbed him by the top of his head and threw him into a guardrail that surrounded the floor, and thought, that's the end of that, right? No repercussions
Maybe
there.
that's why they call it. He threw the guard into the rail.
They're coming looking for you.
But
He also invented guardrail. He threw the guard into the rail.
it didn't
Jeez.
occur to me he was a bouncer, and he had friends, big friends, and
yeah,
they
do.
got me, had their way with me, which was not fun.
I don't even want to know.
They
I don't
took
even
me
know how
outside.
far that went.
They took me outside, cartoon style, threw me out, and I landed. It was almost
Into
like
the
a comic
public?
book. Yeah. And as soon as I landed, there was 3 stockyard police right there, and they were ready, and they were like, "What's
no.
the deal?" And I go, "I don't know. I can't even see." I was like,
Yeah.
"I don't. Someone's about to get it," and they were like, "Oh, we'll give it to you, boy."
Yeah.
And they put me in my place, and the only way I got out of it is I had good friends that came around.
Did you
the
look
corner.
at him and say, I got one question. What's that dude's name?
Hey, man. Something similar happened to me on 6th Street one time.
Oh, no.
It was 18th birthday. My buddy worked the door. He was like, I'll let you in over at Maggie Mae's. And I go in there, and I had my buddy with me, and we started drinking. I had about 5 or 6 of them 7 and 7s, a bunch of Dos Equis. And then I peed off the balcony. He left. He went to the aquarium to go meet some girl, and I had to take a leak. And I thought I was peeing off the back into the alley on some trash cans or something. No,
Common misconception.
no, I peed on the bouncer, all the people that were waiting in line and everything, and they came up and picked me up, and I'm still, they just dragged me out, threw me out there, got some road rashes in the wrong place, and then I walked down, and for some reason, I woke up in jail the next day. What I did was for some reason, went and snuck through the police garage rails that they had bars on it, and I peed all over this cop car too, smashed in the windshield, and fell asleep on it.
Oh, dang.
And then I fought it for 2 years in court.
If my
'Cause I
mom,
didn't think I did it. I woke up in the.
y'all guys are outlaws. If my mom's watching, I never did nothing wrong.
I gotta say though, I thought for sure, like I knew I did the Maggie Mae's thing, but that wasn't what I was in for. And I thought for sure that they had the wrong guy. And then when I was in court, they wheel out this little like TV with a freaking VCR,
Oh, like in school,
just like in the movies, man. And they had a tape. They had a VHS tape. I guess the court systems are that far behind, but
Yeah, they're pretty far
the county
behind.
courts on 7th Street, the police garage is connected to that courthouse. Yeah, I was banned from Austin for 2 years. Had to pay
That's the
$10,000
greatest
in
question ever, isn't it?
restitution.
Sounds
It's
like
like,
you're too
sir,
outlaw for Austin.
Is this you in the picture?
That's where that song came from.
Is this your face? Sees you, you pull out your ID.
I was like, oh, I did do it. My lawyer's like, why didn't you tell me? I was
I
like,
didn't know. I don't remember it.
7 and 7.
Oh, to be young again.
Yeah, fun stuff. Police are so sensitive nowadays.
I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, sir. I support you.
You know what you should say? Because, they don't like messing with, minorities. And since you got red hair, just tell them you're a transgender.
I think that works until I take the cap off.
I think you can identify as anything nowadays. You can be like, look, I identify as innocent. It was not me.
I'm not really Irish. I'm transgender.
I refuse to be called anything other than innocent party.
Well, we got time.
That took
You got
a
one more
turn.
song you want to take us out with?
Yeah,
You can
let's
do
see
anything
what
you
we got
want.
here.
Original, cover, whatever you want. You just pick whatever you're feeling in your gut.
I got you, bro.
As they say, if you're laying in a bar ditch and you had one song.
You can only do one.
One song.
I know exactly what I'm going to do. I looked for trouble and I found it, son. Straight down the barrel of a lawman's gun. Not trying to run and I don't think I can. You make me move and you're a dead man, friend. Ain't living long like this. Ain't living long like this. Can I, baby? He stuck the handcuffs on behind she's a roadhouse queen. Make Texas Ruby look like Sandra Dee. I wanna love her, but I don't know how. I'm at the bottom of the jailhouse, now ain't living long like this. Ain't living long like this, can I, baby? You know a story had a jailhouse rock. Go on and do it, but just don't get caught. They got 'em all in a jailhouse, baby. Ain't living long like this. Ain't living all like this. Can I, baby? Watch out, watch out.
Yeah. Nice.
Good
That's
choice.
the way to
Thank
go
you.
out right there.
Good choice.
James Hollingsworth, everybody, thank you for stopping
Right.
in
Thank you
this
for having
morning.
me.
Check out his website, jameshollingsworthmusic.com.
That's right.
It's got all the links to all the social medias. It's
And the
got the
songs.
tour dates. Yeah. Download the music everywhere music is stolen.
That's right.
You wouldn't download a car.
You would upload it. No, wait. Always wondered that. Why does a house burn down and a car burn up? It's weird. I know.
Man, you got to ask the real questions these days. You know, stay woke, my friends.
Man, we really appreciate you coming in, hanging out with us. Come back and do it again.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
Let us know when that new song comes out.
Yeah, it's coming out. That's McLennan County Blues.
In the
Coming out.
meantime, everywhere that music is played, request Fixin' 2. That's the one that's out right now.
Yeah, that's the headliner right
Yeah.
there.
And then lots more on the way.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. All right, thank you to our sponsors, too, making it possible for us to do this every morning, like our good friends over at Double D Barbecue.
Where you don't need no teeth to chew.
Check out their concert calendar, man. They're bringing in the big guns and having, like, up-close listening rooms. Adam Hood's been there, Josh Weathers, Max Stalling, Heather Stalling.
Max Stalling, that's an elephant gun.
Yeah, that is very true. Eric Willis is coming up soon. He'll be there. He's amazing if you hadn't seen him. So go check out Double D Barbecue. Great food, great music, and Bluffdale, Texas. Also brought to you by Brazos River Air Conditioning.
If you need help with your AC,
Call Wasey.
don't let it get hot in your spacey.
That'd be crazy. And brought... It grows every time, doesn't it? And brought to you by Cannonball Insurance Solutions.
Cannonball.
There he is. It's Kyle Park doing a cannonball. That's what I'm... The Morning Ride also brought to you by Triple Crown Ford and Lincoln.
Get on down there and let the horses run, y'all.
That's right. All right, you got to finish our sentence. It's just what we do. The first thing that pops in your head. There's
Can't
no
think
wrong
about it.
answers, okay? So just whatever pops in your head, you finish our sentence. So till next time, take it easy, and if it's easy...
The bail bondsman won't break you out of it.
Easy to get in, hard to get out. True story.
Excuse me? Excuse me? I apologize. I forgot you were there. You may go now.
Well, bye.